Hello students, welcome back in the geography class of 6th standard. In the previous class, we discussed most important mountains of the world and significance of mountains under lesson number 2, landforms of the earth. Before we proceed further, I would like to take feedback of previous topic through some questions. Number first question is, what do you mean by young fold mountains? Number second, give any two examples of old fold mountains. Number third, which mountain separates Europe from Asia? Number fourth, which continent of the world is the smallest in size? And the fifth question is, write a note on the significance of mountains. Students, I hope you are capable to answer all these questions. Today we are going to read about valleys and plains. At the end of the today's class, you will be able to know about different types of valleys, characteristics of valleys and plains, and importance of plains. See the important terms related to the today's class. Number first, gorge. Gorge is a narrow valley with steep sides. Number 2, canyon. Canyon is a deep valley with very steep sides. Number 3rd, tributary. A small river that flows into a larger river. Now let's start reading. Valleys. An elongated narrow depression between the mountains is known as a valley. It is like a long and deep relief feature. The valleys are formed due to erosional work of a river. So children, quickly recall what is valley. We read about it in the previous class in the important terms. Valley means low-lying area between two mountains. Here the word elongated means longer. So, valley is a long, narrow and deep relief feature. How do valleys formed? The valleys are formed due to erosional work of a river. Erosional means reduction of something. So, valley formed when a river carrying out the soil from one place to another. See this carefully. So students, valleys are formed with the process of erosion. Erosion is the process that breaks rocks down. Let's start reading further. Valleys are of many types like V-shaped valley, gorge, canyon, etc. V-shaped valley looks like an alphabet V. Students, this is V-shaped valley. This is the picture of gorge valley and this is the picture of canyon valley. A canyon is a deep valley with very steep sides, while a gorge is a deep ravine with a river flowing through it or without a river. The gorge is always steeper and narrower than the canyon. Canyons are eye-shaped valleys. Meaning of steep is rise and fall. Ravine means a deep, narrow gorge with steep sides. See the picture of a canyon. This is a deep and eye-shaped valley with very steep sides. See the picture of gorge. It is a deep valley with a river flowing through it. See another picture of gorge. This is also a deep valley but without a river flowing through it. Now let's start reading the characteristics of a valley. First point is, valleys are the result of the erosional work of rivers. So children, we read about it earlier. Valleys are formed when a river carrying out the soil from one place to another. Second point, they are found in the mountainous areas. So children, valleys are found in the mountainous areas. Number third, they are deep and narrow. It means valleys are long, narrow and deep relief feature. Next point is, valleys are also famous as the tourist destinations. For example, Kashmir Valley of India is world famous as a heaven on the earth. See this picture of Kashmir Valley. Kashmir is famous as heaven on the earth. Students, let's read the inquiry box. First point is a mountain range. It is a linear system of mountains and hills having a number of peaks, summits and valleys. See the picture of a mountain range. Mountain range is a series of mountains in a line. Next is a mountain chain. It has several long and narrow parallel mountain ranges. A mountain chain having a number of mountain ranges in it. Next point is a mountain system. A group of several mountain ranges is termed as a mountain system. Next point is a cordillera. It refers to several mountain groups and system. For example, the Western Cordillera in North America. See the picture of Western Cordillera in North America. Now children, let's start reading the next topic, that is plains. Plains are low-lying flat area of land. Second point is, generally they are not more than 200 meters above the mean sea level. See the picture of a plain area. Plains are not more than 200 meters above the mean sea level. Now let's read formation of plains. First point is, the plains are usually formed by the deposition of silt and sediments brought by the rivers and their tributaries. So students, deposition means settling, silt means fine soil brought by river. So the plains are formed by the soil brought by the rivers and their tributaries. Tributary means a small river that flows into a larger river. Second point is, the plains can be extremely flat or slightly rolling. See the picture of extremely flat plains area. This is the picture of slightly rolling plains area. Number third point is, most of the plains are very fertile and useful for the agricultural activities. Fertile means land good for agriculture. So the plains are good for agriculture due to the deposition of soil brought by the rivers, and the different types of crops can grow here. Now children, let's read further. Distribution of plains. I will show you the different plains of the world with the help of pictures. Northern plains of India, Nile Valley plains of Africa, Yangtze plains of China, Prairies plains of North America, Pampas plains of South America, Downs plains of Australia, Lombardy plains of Italy, Veld in Africa. So children, these are the most important plains of the world. See this map of India. Northern plains of India marked with green color. The northern plains of India are very fertile due to the rivers fed by the glaciers throughout the year. See this world map given in your book at the page number 27. This map shows you the important plains of the world. Northern plains are located in Asia. Nile Valley plains are located in Africa. Prairies plains are located in North America. Pampas plains are located in South America. Downs plains are located in Australia. These are the most important plains of the different continents. Now let's read importance of plains. First point, the plains provide fertile soils. Therefore, they are useful for agricultural activities. So children, as we already read earlier that the plains are very fertile due to the deposition of soil brought by the rivers. So that is why the plains are very useful for agricultural activities. Number second, their climate is suitable for human settlement. Climate means an atmospheric condition of a place for a long period of time. Third point is, the plains are flat, that makes the construction of transport network easy. So children, the construction of transport network is easier in the flat areas as compared to the hilly areas. So children, our today's topic is over here. In today's class, we read about the valleys and plains. Your homework is, you have to reread today's topic and revise the important terms. You also have to solve the exercise number 5 of this lesson given at the page number 31.